Ryan Beecher was hitting his stride last season. The former walk-on had earned a scholarship and was seeing the field for the first time in his college career.
I was feeling good, playing good, kind of came out of nowhere.
A cancer diagnosis so often does. Ryan got his right before Stanford's bowl game, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
You just hear the word, like cancer, and you just jump to conclusions. Your mind races to a bunch of places. The world got flipped upside down a little bit. I've compared it to a blind side.
When you hear news like that, the world just stops. Ryan is one of my closest friends in the world. It's just kind of an earth-shattering moment.
Scary couple days initially.
When the Stanford team flew to San Antonio last December for the Alamo Bowl, Ryan stayed home for treatments. But even though he wasn't there physically, he was certainly present.
I was gearing up to watch the game. We're gonna have a viewing party, and I get a phone call from Arcega-Whiteside.
Me and my family have been really close with his family because my mom had cancer and she beat it, and every time my teammates supported it, I always felt a lot of gratitude in it, and I wanted to do it for him.
He asked, is it okay if me and some of the guys on the team pay tribute, put some numbers on our arms, necks, and stuff like that? I said yes, and I was very touched by that gesture.
The first touchdown I scored, I'm dedicating it to you.
Arcega-Whiteside has a touchdown.
When it happened, I was like, yeah, it was meant to be. It was for him. That's when I pointed it to the camera and made sure everybody knew what was up. That
was an emotional moment, but in a good way. Messages of support poured in throughout that whole game of people that were like, oh, why aren't you there? Why is 43 on people's arms?
Everyone was thinking about Ryan because he's our teammate, he's Beecher, he's a beast, and we wanted to make sure that wherever he was watching, he knew that he was with us.
Fast forward about 4 months. Ryan completed his chemotherapy and began to work out.
Start training a little bit early in the spring, get a little jump start.
With the intention of rejoining his team for the upcoming season.
He missed winter and spring football and then came back in the summer, which is the hardest conditioning. When other guys were falling out of runs, he was running right with the pack, which is insane.
I put my arm around him and he said, Coach, I wanted to be here, but I didn't think I was going to be here. I wasn't sure. He's worked extremely hard. God bless the doctors, and his body thankfully responded to the treatments. He was there day one, ready for practice.
And now Ryan Beecher, the so-called beast, is back, flying around the field, seemingly having beaten his toughest opponent yet.
It's very inspiring to watch. He's done everything the right way.
The guys are very emotional about him, and they should be. He was in a rough place a few months ago, and now to be back out here with your friends, your extended family, running around, playing football, it's just awesome.
It was a long time where I didn't know if that would ever happen again. Incredibly lucky and grateful to be able to, get back out here and do what I do, but also in the way that I like to do it. That's full speed, full effort.
All right, he's down. At Stanford, Scott Reiss, KTVU, Fox 2 News.